jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping, look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. A place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. A place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. 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 Yo, pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. And the jam is pumping, look ahead, the crowd are jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. A place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. A place to stay. Get your booty on the floor tonight, make my day. 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 Yo, pump up the jam, pump it up, pump it up. Yo, pump up the jam, pump it up, pump it up. Yo, pump up the jam, pump it up, pump it up. Yo, pump up the jam, pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it. Yeah. Pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump it up, pump it, pump it, pump it, pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump up the jam, pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, pump.
Oh, shit. Goddamn, man. Somebody say, hey, we want some pussy. Hey, we want some pussy. Let me hear you say, hey, we want some pussy. Hey, we want some pussy. Somebody say, hey, we want some pussy. Hey, we want some pussy. Everybody say, hey, we want some pussy. Hey, we want some pussy.
You see, me and my homies like to play this game. We call it Amtrak, but some call it the train. We all would line up in a single file line and take our turns at waxing girls behind. But every time it came to me, I was shit out of luck because I stick my dick in and it would get stuck. The girls would say stop, I say I'm not. That's a quit, cause y'all are busting me out. I say, girls, don't hide it, just divide it, and please don't knock it until you've tried it. So to all of you bitches and all you hoes, let's have group sex and do the Rambo.
Everybody say, hey, we want some pussy. Hey, we want some pussy. Everybody say,
Wait, chat. By the way, I'm not a DJ. I'm not a DJ. Real quick. My brain is all over the place, but I need to get this out here. I'm not a DJ, but I had an idea for a mix. Okay, and are there any DJs here in the chat? Press 1 if you're a DJ. I had an idea for a mix. If I were to mix a song together, I have an idea for it. You know how like sometimes they take old classic songs and they like mix them together, right? I have an idea for that.
woman should be treated with the utmost respect. Don't be afraid, don't turn them off away. I wanna get to know ya. Don't be ashamed, don't say I lost to play. Just come and look me over. You find the heart that you've always been looking for. I'm with anybody and so much more.
Little dirty bitch, I love to fuck. Treat me like a slut. Little dirty bitch, I love to fuck. Treat me like a slut. Little dirty bitch, I love to fuck. Treat me like a slut. Little dirty bitch, I love to fuck.
Hold on. Bear with me. This is genius. Okay? I feel like you could mix the two songs together somehow. The theme of this song is treat her like a lady. Right? Right?
Don't be afraid, don't be afraid, walk away.
The song is like treat her like a lady. Chivalry is dead. Don't be a freak. And then you have the Kim Petras song saying,
Treat her like a lady. Compliment her on her hair.
Little dirty bitch, I love to fuck.
Treat her like a lady.
Little dirty bitch, I love to fuck.
do you see the competing themes? The concept of chivalry being dead and like treat her like a lady. But this lady is asking her to.
Treat me like a slut. Little dirty bitch, I love to fuck.
Anyway.
Hey.
Anyways,
good
let's take the
evening.
Fear and Host test
Let's not.
real quick.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Why is my volume so low? Does this sound low? Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Oh, yeah.
Now let me welcome everybody to the wild.
Good evening. Let me start off the broadcast by saying hello
Get your eardrum like a slug to your chest. Like a vest for your Jimmy in the city.
to every one of you in the chat.
Bomb ass him beat. The state where you
Hello, English Crumpet. Hello, it's Soupy out here.
greens. Lean, mean, gonna make
Hello, Baby Rage Only.
in the game for 10 years. Making
Hello, Blue Poppus.
ever since honeys was
Hello, Cassie 145.
they clock me and watch
Hello,
me
Hassan Freckless.
like a Rob Liberal.
Hello, Peepo Kiss. Hello, I'm Soupy out here.
The bomb if your city making pain.
Hello, Mikester 96.
Straight putting it down for California.
Hello, Z Half Baked. Hello, Comrade Capybara.
West Coast.
Hello, Mini Tanky. Hello, TB. Ladies and gentlemen, you see the title. It is correct. We are here condemning Hassan Piker, okay? We are here to condemn Hassan Piker because he threatens the interests of capital. We are here to make profit. You may not be a millionaire, and for those of you who aren't millionaires, I just say, not yet.
Out on bail, fresh out of jail, California dreaming. Soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing hoochie screaming, fiending for money and alcohol.
If you just submit to corporations for just a little while longer, you too could be a millionaire.
We wear chucks, not valleys. Yeah, that's right. Dressed in locs and khaki suits and riders.
All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay out of 10? How you hear me? Hear me okay? I hope you do. I am back, ladies and gentlemen, from my gaycation. Okay? My gaycation. Music on or off? I forgot how to stream while I was gone. Wait, I did stream while I was gone. I was streaming with Jean Marco, and I also streamed with Jacksepticeye. Okay? Oh, wait, I streamed yesterday. I felt like that didn't count yesterday, though, because everybody else was streaming. You know what I mean? And like, let's be honest. Let's be honest, okay? We're all gonna be honest with ourselves. This is a safe space. Okay, Will was live, Caroline was live, Hassan was live, Cutie was live. The last motherfucker you're clicking on that list is me. The last one. The last motherfucker you are clicking on that list is old Austin Show. I'm telling you. It's the last person you're clicking on. Okay? The last person. And you know what? It makes complete sense why I'd be the last person you click on. The reason you're not clicking on me is because I don't stream that much. So you don't have a rapport with me. All right? I'm like the fast food of streams. Okay? You're like, well, I'm hungry and nothing else is open. So I'm going to stop by and fuck, it'll do. You know? It'll make some content for me. You know what I mean? I'm the fast food of streaming. I'm like the McDonald's without BDS. Oh! Are you fucking serious? How the fuck does that even happen? How the fuck does that even happen? What the fuck is going on? I don't even get how this is possible. Like, how does this... Like, what sort of thing would have to happen for this to happen? I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. Sometimes I feel like I'm the worst. I've got the worst luck in the world, but simultaneously, I have the best luck in the world. You know why I have the best luck in the world? Because I have all of you. It's not the right song. I have all of you. That's why I'm the luckiest person in the world, right? I'm telling you. I really feel like I'm so lucky to be where I am, all right? I do. I feel like you guys have made my life possible. And look, I'm not going to get a lot of sympathy on the Patreon this week because I talked about my adventures in Europe. But anyway, let's get into it, okay? I am back from my gaycation, okay? The notorious gaycation, all right? The vacation that started in Berlin, Germany, and it went from Berlin to a concentration camp called Sachsenhausen, where we toured it. It was horrific, of course, but an important part of history nonetheless. And then we went from Sachsenhausen to World Pride, okay, in Amsterdam. Now, while we were in Berlin, there was a terrorist attack, okay? There was a terrorist attack. 5 gifted subs from Snarapalavan. Thank you very much for subscribing. There was a terrorist attack. We weren't there. Did you die? No, come on. I wasn't there. I was there, but I wasn't there. Christian and I were in our hotel room, and we were getting ready to go out, and we heard a bunch of European police, and we're like, what the fuck is going on? And I was in this place called, we stayed in this place called Potsdamer Platz, all right? So if there's anybody that's German in here, you'll know what Potsdamer Platz is in Berlin. If you're not German, it all sounds the same, okay? But it's a spot in Berlin, okay? So in Potsdamer Platz, I could see out of my windows because I had a lot of them because I'm rich. Sorry, that was a joke, but not really. But it was. I was joking about being conceited. I'm not actually conceited. Anyway, there was a lot of windows. Okay, and floor to ceiling. It was incredible. Almost 2 stories. All right, I'm kidding. I'm joking. All right. So I hit the button and the blinds opened automatically. Okay. I'm sorry. It's not supposed to be a joke. All right. So I did have automatic blinds. So anyway, regardless, all right, we are getting ready and I look out and there's just so many cops, just like a lot of cops. And I'm like, what's going on? So I call down to the front desk and I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, sir, we have no idea. We don't know idea what's going on. And I said, okay. So I hang up and then I call back again 2 minutes later. And I'm like, do you know what's going on yet? And they said, well, there's been a terrorist attack. And I said, okay, what do we do? And they said, just stay where you are. I said, okay, great. So we had some friends that came over. Anyway, somebody had driven a van into a crowd of people at the Pride Parade. Somebody died, tragically. The fuck? Oh, fuck. Somebody died tragically in Berlin, and it was horrific. And, it's a reminder that, there are people out there that don't want LGBTQ people to exist. And they'll go as far as to murder LGBTQ people. And I think that it's a reminder that it's important to continue to show that we exist in a big way and to be fearless when people, in spite of people, in the face of people trying to actively take away our rights or, ensure that and try to make us live in fear, right? So, took a moment. Of course, we were all shaken up, obviously, because we were right next to the event. Like, we could have been there. We weren't. We could have been there. And so I was like, well, maybe we shouldn't go out tonight because it could be dangerous, or because initial reports were they didn't catch the guy, right? And we all looked at each other and we went, you know what? No, we're going out. We're going out and we're going to have a good time because we cannot live in fear. So we went out and we partied with our fellow gay people. And we went out and we danced to Lady Gaga and Chapel Roan, which is the exact same shit that they play in West Hollywood, but they were, playing in Berlin. So we went out and we had a fucking great time. And we didn't live in fear. So anyway, I had a good time in Germany, though. I went to Kit Kat. I don't know if you've ever heard of Kit Kat. It is I have never seen so much penis in a bar before, but I did that evening. I was so afraid to get into Kit Kat, which is a really difficult place to get into. So there's a lot of places in Berlin where like you have to dress a certain way, like Berghain. You have to dress a certain way, and I was very scared. And so before I went to Kit Kat, I went to a store that was across the street where they sell things that will get approved to get into the club. So I buy 2 pairs of shorts, and I'm like, my shorts are kind of colorful. Christian's were just black. And I was like, well, I'm a little nervous that Christian, yes, the restaurant, the store is called The Code. Yes, the store is called The Code. So I go into The Code and I buy 2 pairs of shorts, one for Christian, one for me. And I'm like, okay, I think this will get us in. But Christian's shorts are kind of plain. So I buy him a harness, like one of those, like, you know, harnesses. And the guy's like, yeah, that should get you in. And I just went shirtless with like Doc Marten boots and shorts, right? Anyway, I'm like 2 pairs of shorts, harness, whatever. I didn't look at the price tag. 550 euros. They rang it up and they went, that'll be 550 euros. Right? And I'm at the register, okay? I'm at the register and I'm like, okay. And I fucking tap my card and just fucking paid it. Is that a lot of... No, it's not like pesos. It's the opposite of pesos. It's more than the US dollar, okay? So we're talking like $600, all right? So I'm like, oh my God, I guess I just have to fucking eat it then. Because everybody knows that it's far more embarrassing to have to be like, oh, that's too much, and then go back and return it. What are they going to think? They're all going to be talking shit about you. I can't do that. I had to put on a smile and act like I expected to pay $600, right? So I did that, right? And then immediately when I left the place, I looked up the return policy and was like, what's the return policy? 14 days? Perfect. And then I was like, I'll return it right before I went. Well, but right before I left Berlin. Well, they were closed that day. Come to find out, the morning I went, they were fucking closed. So I didn't get a refund, and now I have this fucking harness that I never wore. Okay? So I got fucked. I got completely fucked. Okay? You want to see the harness? I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. Okay, this is... I don't know if I've told people this. I think I talked about it on Hassan's stream. I don't know. I think it's unpacked somewhere. I don't know how to put this. I don't unpack my clothes or do my laundry. So I don't know where it is. But when it was unpacked, all right, I don't know where it is. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. Okay. Guys, can I be honest? I'm just the only one that tells the truth about my lifestyle. Okay. I'm the only one that tells the truth. All these fucking streamers do the same shit. I'm just the one that's the dumbass that tells you about it. Okay. I'm just the dumbass that tells you about the streamer lifestyle. Okay. You know, I'm the only one that's honest. No, I don't know what the fuck Hassan does. I have no fucking idea. But anyway, so that was Berlin. I took a train because from Berlin to Amsterdam. Now, are there any Europeans in here? Are there any Europeans in here? And by the way, are you guys okay with no music, or is it boring? Do you want me to put some music on in the background? Because I can never tell what you guys like. Okay, we have any Europeans in the room here? Okay, well, I went from Berlin to Amsterdam. Okay, Berlin to Amsterdam, and I thought on paper, I was like, this is gonna be so cute. I'm going to take a train from Berlin to Amsterdam. It's going to be so cute, right? It's going to be so like we're in Europe, we're on a train, like they're really nice. Guys, 5 hours on a train was horrible. Europe, if you're European, you guys don't do air conditioning at all. Like you don't know how to do air conditioning. I took this fucking train, like I think it was Deutsche Bahn or whatever the fuck it was, and it was so fucking hot, and it was horrific. It was terrible. I thought it was going to be, you know, this like I had this dream of this like magnificent experience taking the train. I was wrong. Okay. Next time I go on that length of a journey, I'm flying. All right. I'm flying 100%. Anyway, I took the train to Amsterdam. Let me tell you, Amsterdam is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. I love Amsterdam. Going out and walking. I mean, we walked everywhere. We stayed at this really nice hotel in the city that had this private door off of. God, I'm sorry. Can I even tell you about this, or are you guys just gonna think I'm an asshole? I talk about this in the Patreon of the podcast. I'm gonna get like skewered by the Patreon. Okay, I'm gonna get skewered by the Patreon. It was one of the funniest parts of the Patreon this week. But my hotel room had a butler. And on the Patreon, I described this, and I used the butler, of course, but I describe it as my hands being tied, okay? My hands were tied, all right? What are you going to do? If I had a butler, what are you going to do? Not use the butler, okay? What are you going to do, right? I don't understand what I was supposed to do, right? So I used the butler, all right? I didn't use him like that, okay? So that's not what I'm talking about, all right? I used the butler. Now I'm going to ask you guys this question. If you had a butler, press 1 if you'd use the butler. I didn't add the butler on. It came with the room. Press 1 if you'd use the butler. Okay? Press 2 if you wouldn't use the butler. You would not. You're full of shit. All of you are full of shit. All of you are full of shit. I'm the only one that'll admit it. I'm the only one who will admit. I will call somebody right now and I will ask them if they had a butler, would they use it? I guarantee you they will say yes. I'm going to call Caroline right now. Let's see what she says. See what they say. Oh, them. Sorry, them, not it. Sorry. Not it. Sorry, them. That's what I mean, them. Caroline's not answering.
Your call has been.
Okay, that's okay. Hassan's boring because he's a socialist. He's just going to say no, okay? He has to. He has to say no. He has to say no. All right? He's too deep with the socialism. He'll say no. All right? There's no way he would say yes. Call Will? Okay. Let me call Will, see what he would say. All right. Will, you're on stream with me. Are you busy?
Oh, no, what's up?
I have a question, okay? And I know we covered this on the Fear Am podcast this week, but I'm kind of half covering it. I don't want to spoil too much. But if you had a butler that came with your room, would you use them?
I mean, I suppose I would, but again, as I told you on the episode, I've never had a butler.
Yeah.
And I think beyond like watching Richie Rich when I was like 9 years old with Macaulay Culkin.
Right.
I have no experience with a butler. Like,
right.
Maybe I would ask him to dress me like Batman.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, but at least you're honest. Like you would see, I'm new to the butler thing.
You're new to butling.
Yeah, I'm new to it. So like, obviously, and I want people to have grace when you watch the episode. I was new to having a butler, so maybe I made some mistakes.
Correct.
Right?
I think that's fine.
Right. Okay, good. Well, thank you, Will. I'll let you enjoy your day off. I don't want to bother you anymore.
I love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Rest of your stream.
Thank you, Will. Love you. Bye. That's Will Neff, everybody. One of my favorite people on the entire planet. He's one of the most talented people I know, if not the most talented person I know. So there you have it, folks. There you have it. Now, I will give you a little teaser. When I explained this story to Hassan, what I asked my butler to do, he called me Gaddafi. He called me Gaddafi. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know why. I don't think it was. I don't think it was fair. Do you guys want me to tell you what I asked the butler to do? I don't know if I should, because it's sort of a spoiler for the podcast. But like, also, I feel like there's much more people that watch the podcast that aren't watching this at all. You know, I first of all, I want to ask. I want to let. Oh, no, I'm not. I can't spoil it. But I do want to talk about something else real quick. That I noticed in Europe. Okay, something that is going to come off as anti-European racism, but I don't mean it that way. I just noticed, and this happened, and the first time it happened, I let it slide, but it happened several times while I was in Europe. Okay, and I need the Europeans to address this. Okay, what is it about Europeans? And it's not all of you, but there is at least one of you. We will be in a crowd of people. We will be on a train. We'll be on a plane. We'll be on in a club. That happened a lot. And we will be in places in which you cannot determine where it came from. Europeans will fart, just rip ass in places in which you cannot determine where it was coming from. And it happened over and over and over again. I'm not trying to do a bit here. I'm being dead ass. And it does not, I travel all around the United States, but there is something culturally with Europeans where there is a lack of shame when it comes to farting when you don't think you're going to get caught. Okay? It happened everywhere I was. It happened at a restaurant. It happened on a plane. It happened on the train. It happened in a club. The club was the worst one. Okay? The club was the worst. And I also learned this. I was in Germany at a mall, and I was like looking for the toilet, and I had to pay for it. What the fuck? I'm here shopping, asshole. What, do you expect me not to pee? I'm shopping. I'm here to buy shit. But you're charging me to piss? That's fucking insane. It is crazy. So you know what I did? I fucking paid to pee, but I used my American Express. That's right. I was like, if I'm going to piss, you're going to be charged extra fees. All right? It's going to be more. This is going to be the most expensive fucking piss that you're going to ever have. You know? So anyway, back to the butler. I tip the butler every time. Oh, okay. Oh, this is what I did. I know I've said this before. One of the things that my travel agent told me to do, to ask, it's a very common service, which was really cool when I heard this was a thing, okay? Is they told me that when you arrive at the hotel, they'll unpack your entire suitcase and hang up all your clothes. And I was like, is that really? Does that come with the whole perk? Right? And so I said, yes, of course. Why would you do that? Hey, Austin, check your phone. Wait, hold on. No, this This is a part of the service. Oh my God, this is why I'm going to get cooked on the Patreon. I'm going to get cooked on the Patreon. This is a part of the hotel offering. This is what they offer. It's literally one of the biggest services that they offer. What am I supposed to do? Say no? But it wasn't like an X. This is a thing that's common. It's a common thing. Okay? Yes, they offered it. It was something that was offered. The other thing that they offer is they'll pack your suitcase for you. You want someone going through your bags? I don't care. It's just my clothes. And they'll also pack your bag, and they pack it really nicely. So that's a couple things that I did. And then the other thing that I did, which is what they're not gonna how do you know how nicely they pack it? It doesn't, going home, it doesn't really matter. Okay, Myth is sending me a video, which I'm going to watch in a minute. Okay, Myth, I got a question for you, okay? If you had a butler, okay? If you had a butler, would you use the butler? If it came with your, you know what, let me call you. Let me call you real quick. Hold on. I'm going to call you. Okay, I need to stop calling the Myth. I need to stop calling the butler it. I'm saying, would you use them? I'm sorry.
Oh, use the fuck out of it.
If you had a butler, and when I'm using it, I'm referring to the service being it, not.
So the butler is a pro bono service that's just there for me to use.
It came with the room.
It came with the room.
I got a room at this hotel. I got a room at this hotel called.
Yeah.
Well, the hotel is called the Sofitel.
Say the name, it's fine.
It's Sofitel. It's called the Sofitel. It's a Sofitel in Amsterdam. And one of the rooms they come with a butler. And it's a butler service. You get like a private number to call, and they offer like bougie, like pretty much royal treatment, right?
I'm using listen, if that's listed on the things that room comes with, you could bet your bottom dollar.
I know.
Use it until it runs.
That's what I'm saying. I think
It runs dry.
see, this is what I'm saying. People I think in the chat are interpreting this as I am using some random person in the hotel. This is their dedicated job. Their dedicated job is to be a butler, right?
Okay, but here's the real question, right?
Okay.
Did you tip him?
Yes, I did.
Okay, no problems here then.
I tipped. Well, in fact, I asked the hotel. I said, I got up to the front desk and I got to the guy.
Did you?
No, I did. I swear to God, I tipped him. I swear to God.
He said no tipping allowed.
No. I went to the front. I went to the front desk. Okay.
Okay.
And I asked the guy, I said, let's shoot me straight. Franz. I think his name was Franz. I don't know what his, I said, Franz, shoot me straight. What is the tipping culture here? And you know what he said? He said, genuinely, we don't really tip here. And he said that it's because we actually get paid a livable wage, which he completely shaded the United States. But he's like, if you tip, you should tip like maybe €5. He's like, often I'll get tipped and I'll give it back because it just like, it doesn't make sense culturally the same way. Mm-hmm. That being said, on multiple occasions, I tipped €20, €50,
Yeah, man.
I was tipping.
Yeah, so I would do the same thing you did. It would feel a little bit weird, and
yes.
I would have to tip him, but I would use it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Myth, I got used to it over there. You get used to it. It gets easier. All you got to...
Hold on. So what was this guy doing for you? Were you just fucking Jarvis?
No. I use the butler service. I use the butler service probably once a day. And it was essentially, because I was thinking, because I've never used one of these services before. And I was like, I don't really know what I would, like, what are you going to do? Like, what do you even ask for?
That motherfucker on a quest, bro. Just like make his day, give him a big tip. Like, because here's the thing, right? If that's his designated job, I feel like he's got to be bored.
Yeah, because a lot of people are afraid to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, man.
Yeah.
Go do something fun today. Send me a picture of it, and
Oh my God.
you know.
Oh my God, that would have been.
And I'll give him a $50 tip.
That would have been an amazing thing. But it is kind of patronizing, though, don't you think?
No, 100%. It's fucking weird.
Yeah. If I were to be like, go to Disneyland for a day, you need the money. Go take it. You know what I mean? See, that's what I'm saying. It's a balance, right?
The concept of having a butler is weird, right?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
what the fuck is this?
It is. Yeah.
What's happening?
I don't know.
have an alarm going off. Okay, my bad.
Oh.
No. It genuinely, like, yes, having a butler is weird. But if that person, here's the thing, right? If that man's making a living
Yeah.
better than most, like, let's say he's living better than most middle income Americans, how could you be bothered by the fact that he's a butler?
Well, I think a lot of people here don't like the concept. Well, everybody here hates anything related to, like,
Yeah, it's a little bored. It's a little what is it?
bourgeoisie. It's very bourgeoisie. It's a lot of bourgeoisie, right?
Still, man, some people live great lives being a butler, man. I mean, look at that one. What's his name? What's the nigga's name from Batman, bro?
What's the what? Whose name?
Alfred.
Oh, Alfred. Yeah, exactly. So
Alfred, you imagine his life without the Waynes, bro.
the I know. So this is what I had the butler do, which I'm telling the chat for the first time. The only thing I did the unpacking service. So they unpack my bag and they put away all my clothes. And then every day I just requested all the clothes that were kind of out to be put back. And that's pretty much all I asked for.
Wow.
So
I mean, wait, hold on. This is, in my opinion, now that you're saying it, this is better than American hotels where they just have some fucking lady that doesn't speak English that's getting paid pennies on the dollar.
yeah. They're basically doing what I asked to do in butler service, but they're not getting paid a livable wage.
That's absolutely true. Actually.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So like now you're starting to get them on my side.
Yeah, you know what? I'm with you on this. I say you use it till it dries out.
Okay. All right, man. I'm gonna send. Do you have me on Discord? Can you send that video on Discord?
Yeah, I guess
I'm gonna bring it up here after I'm done talking about Europe.
I bet.
All right, Myth. Talk to you later.
See you later.
Bye. So look, chat. I know it's ridiculous, okay? But I just want to tell you guys something. What it cost was less expensive than a lot of the hotels that we stayed at in China, which is hard for me to believe. But I didn't know when I got the room. I found out after the fact that it came with that service. And I was like, well, shit, I paid for it. Why not? Why not? You know what? Fuck it. No, I didn't make a new Discord, I don't think. I only have... Oh, well, Myth, maybe unadd that one as a friend. And oh, hold on. Let me get you my new one. It's been about, I don't know, 7 years or 6 or 7 years since that one was active. Let me get you another one real quick. Let's see here. Hold on. Just let me. Myth, what is your? I think I have. I don't have your name. I'm not sure if I have it or not. Oh, that's right, dude. I remember that. Dude, I remember when Myth was in TSM at the time and he wasn't allowed to do my show. I remember that. I mean, honestly, valid. That's crazy. Here, I'm going to text you. Just add that. I remember that. Anyway, so chat, tune into the Patreon, all right? And I'm not looking forward to what you have to say about it. I don't know. Like, you know what frustrates me about sometimes is you guys act as if I invented capitalism. Sometimes you act like I invented capitalism And these things, these services I created. Okay? I didn't invent capitalism. I did. But hold on. I got a question. A lot of you, Rob is right. Rob said you didn't invent capitalism, you perfected it. Come on, man. I didn't perfect capitalism. I didn't perfect capitalism. I didn't. Anyway, we had a great time in there's a lube story that I tell on the podcast. I don't want to tell it here. Also, I did have an embarrassing moment. And I don't know if you guys are going to get this, but I felt old for a moment. I was at this club and I made out with this guy, and he, after making out with him, he goes, "It must be Euro summer." And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, it must be Euro summer." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And and I was like, evidently he was referencing this.
In my little sundress barely covers me up. Tell me, how sexy am I? Very drunk on a beach, barely getting no sleep.
So, anyway, I was very embarrassed afterwards. Because I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Anyway, he was Dutch. This was in the Netherlands. But I feel like I asked some people and they didn't get it either. Like, I'm not the only one that didn't get it, right? But anyway, you guys are saying ew to kissing a Dutch guy? I'm sorry. Anyway, anyway, but I met some cool people. I got to hang out with some cool people. Went to some parties. It was great. I had a great time. Was he tall? Yeah, everybody was taller than me. Every single person was taller than me. Every single one. Leave that song on in the background? Okay. Anyway. Get a haircut, King? I just got a haircut. You don't like it? I literally just got one. I literally just got one. Anyway, before we transition, Myth. Hold on, I gotta send Myth a Myth, sending Myth. All right, he's sending me a video. I heard some news from Myth that I have to share with you. No, I'm not transitioning, okay? Although I do need a facial. I just look like shit. Okay, you can say it. I look like shit. I look like shit. All right? I need a facial. I I look like hell. All right. And it's because when you're 32, all right, sometimes you wake up, you look in the mirror, and you say, what happened to my face? That's what you say. That's what it's like being in your 30s. Okay. That's the difference. You don't look bad in your 30s, right? You just can't really hold on to everything all the time. You can't look good all the time. All right? Like when you're in your 20s, you can do anything and look amazing. When you're in your 30s, it takes a while. You got to put in more effort, okay? There's off days. Why is Austin lying about his age? I'm 32 years old. If you think I look older, I'm sorry. But I'm 32. I'm not lying anymore. I'm exhausted from lying. I'll be 33 in November, okay? I'm sorry for the way I look, all right? I'm sorry for the way I look. You thought I was older than Hassan? Well, you know what? You know? Oh, man! Sorry for my face. Sorry for my face. Anyway, I've got some news to share. I found out that this happened to me over the weekend. Now, I never claimed to be a better pilot. What I claimed was that when it came to flying a commercial jet, 737 or an Airbus, between Murad and I would be more equipped at this moment to land an A320 or a 737. I'm not moving the goalpost. I've said that all along. Okay? I've said that all along. Marat is afraid to get in the simulator with me. He is afraid because he knows that I will win. The reason why I'll win is I don't care if he has his commercial pilot's license. I don't care if he has his PPL. If he has no training in a commercial jet, I will kick his ass. It will be not even close. I don't care what license he has. Guys, I don't know if you know this, all right? And I'm trying to hold your hands through this. But those things that we fly on stream, you know, like the what I fly with Jacksepticeye, okay? Those are real life training simulators. I have real life training in flying those jets. Okay? It's not just a video game. Pilots will go into those, and then the first time that they fly the real thing is with passengers. Okay? So, if you don't think that's real, if you think, okay, fine. If you think that Marat can land the A320 better than me or the 737 better than me, then why won't he join me in the simulator? The answer is he knows he can't, right? He knows he can't. I have never said that I know more about GA, general aviation flying. And at this point, he probably knows more about commercial flight as well. But he doesn't know how to fly what I fly. He doesn't. He doesn't. Chat, you say he has a job and a wife? Let me tell you something. I have a wife and a job too. If he has time to get all these licenses and fly this plane, all right, then he has time to get in the simulator with me. All right? Also, I have 2 kids. All right? I have 2 children. I have 2 cats. All right? Come on, you guys are woke. You guys are woke. You think, right? You guys are all gay and woke. We have our kids are our animals. All right? Oh, you don't think my cat is the same as a human child? You don't think that? Well, all right, fine. You don't think that? You don't think my cat is the same as a human child? You don't think that? You don't. 1 second. Tell him his life is less valuable than a human's. Tell him that. Tell him to his face.
There's always some reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end.
My cat's balding? What? No, he's not.
Distraction. Oh, beautiful release. Memories seep from my veins. Let me be empty. Oh, weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight.
Anyway, my point is, I have a child. All right, I'm busy too. Marat should get in the simulator, okay? He should get in the simulator with me. He should. Anyway, another thing I wanted to talk about, chat, is I was on vacation. And I don't know, is there anybody here gay? Anybody? If you're gay, let me know. If you're gay, if you're not, just listen anyway. So, I don't know if this is exclusively a gay thing, okay? But there's this phenomenon that I've noticed. Gay couples will plan vacations together, all right? I've seen this numerous times. And then they'll break up. And I'm not sure if this is exclusively a gay thing, but they'll break up, but they had planned the vacation before the breakup, and then they'll still go on the vacation and still have a vacation, either stay in separate, they'll usually stay in separate places, but they'll still go on the vacation. Okay. And look, I know it's paid for, and maybe this is an out of touch take, but is that not fucking insane to still see each other on the vacation? Is that crazy? in all of these instances, they saw each other on the vacation. No, Christian and I did not break up. But I don't know why. Because, yes, I know it's already paid for, but no, Christian and I did not break up. He was right there yesterday playing games. I don't know where he is. He's probably cheating on me. No, he's out doing gay shit. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. So anyway, it could be domestic abuse. Come on, guys. Can we not be so woke for just a moment? I'm not talking about those situations, for God's sake. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my God. What the fuck? What the fuck? How did your brain even go there? Oh, you're kidding? Okay. My bad. Thank you. Thank you for apologizing. You're bad. Okay, good. Anyway. I have something more heavy to speak of. I don't know if now's the right time, though. Should I talk about it anyway? Okay, this is heavy. So this is serious. It's not a joke. This is heavy. And I'm going to ask. So, oops. Is it not working? The link not work? Well, anyway, I don't know if you guys know, but in Los Angeles, since 2021, I would hire a driver. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? You guys know? Do you guys know? In 2021, I hired a driver. His name is Davide. Davide and I have a very close relationship. He would pick me up from LAX starting in 2021 when I worked with G4, and he would drive me to the G4 studios. He would pick me up and he would take me to the airport. And we developed a very close relationship. We would listen to Italian music. We had the best time. He would always make sure I'm safe, almost to the extreme. Every time he dropped me off somewhere, he'd drive around the block, make sure nobody was around. He would, we would do things where I'd hire him all day long, where we would, we went to, gay shit. He took me to the Streamer Awards. He would drive me and Carl Jacobs, and he took me to he brought water to Ludwig. Very, very close. So much so that Davide, I consider Davide to be like family, right? He drove my family, my parents. Just a couple weeks ago, or before I left for Europe, I hadn't heard from Davide in a while. So, he was the driver during the stinky shirt incident. I hadn't heard from Davide in a while. And so I called Davide, and he normally always checks in on me. And I was wondering where Davide was, because I hadn't heard from him. And I got a call from his daughter. And she told me, I just misgendered his daughter. She told me that Davide was in the intensive care unit at Cedars-Sinai, which is a LA hospital. And they found he was really sick. Lungs were filled with fluid. When they drained the fluid from the lungs, they found a mass in his lungs. And unfortunately, Davide has stage 4 cancer, lung cancer, that has metastasized, I think, to his abdomen or other places, I think. I don't know. So I found out, and I flew in to LA the next day, and I went and immediately went from the airport to the hospital, and I went and sat with him in his hospital bed. And we chatted. Obviously, we're all devastated, but he in all of his sickness and how sick he was, he made sure that I had a ride from the airport. And I was like, Davide, please. I was like, Davide, I'm going to call an Uber. It's fine, right? It's fine. But he said, no, you are not taking a goddamn Uber, is what he said. He said, I'm sending my son to pick you up, my son and my daughter. And he gave them very specific instructions on how to pick me up. And I was like, what do I say, right? What do I say? And he sent his son and his daughter to go pick me up. Anyway, Davide is a special man. So much so that I'll tell you, we were in the hospital, and he went to get a scan for his chest, a chest x-ray, chest scan. And he went with the guy, and this guy does scans all day long. And when the guy brought him back, like 20 minutes later, the guy was crying. Like, Davide is such a sweet guy. Anyway, I told him I would do this because, as you know, the U.S. healthcare system is absolutely fucked. It's completely fucked. So this is no pressure at all. But I told him I'd share this. I'd share his family. They don't have a lot of money. He's obviously he's putting his daughter through college, et cetera, et cetera. His daughter started a GoFundMe. And I'm going to link it in the chat. But if you're able to support it, I'm going to link it here. And you guys can support it if you want. Obviously, only if you have the means to do so. I'm going to put the link in here. And you guys are more than welcome to do it if you can. If you can't, look, guys, before I link this, I want to be very clear. It's a tough time for a lot of people, and only do this if you're able. Okay. This is the GoFundMe. There's Davide right there. And anyway, I'm gonna put it in the chat. We can pin it. Unable to pin. I don't know why I'm not able to pin that, but anyway, you can read about it here. And his daughter is who put it together. But yeah, I mean, if you want, I see if I can find some pictures of Davide and I. Trying to see if we have any like selfies together, because we always took photos. Oh, here it is. I found a photo of us. Oh my gosh, I found a photo of us. Let me send it to myself, I guess. I'm gonna send it to I don't know where it is in my phone. So, sometimes you have to send it to somebody. Holy fuck. No, this is him. Davide is an extremely good looking guy. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to save this. I'm going to post it to myself in Discord. Where the fuck is it? I don't know. I mean, I'll just show my phone. I'll just show my phone. There you go. Fuck. There's Davide and I don't know when this was, but let's see if I got any more in here. We would, I mean, Davide's just, I mean, everybody knows. Hassan knows him. You know, Hassan knows Davide. He would always deliver his famous water. You know, he would always deliver his water. This is what he sent me a photo of himself when he was waiting for me at LAX. There he was. You know, let's see what else I got. Let's see if we had any with me, him and I together. He's just a cool guy. Let's see. I mean, we had so many. This is Davide holding the door for me getting out of a car. I don't know when this fuck this was. It's like 100 Thieves era. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. It's very sad, but I'm gonna make sure that I continue to support him. And you know, I always tell him, I say, look, he's gonna fight this, and he's move on to other things in the stream that we got to talk about. I'm gonna go see him soon. Hopefully, I can see him. He's in LA. But I wanted to move on and cover a couple things. While I was gone, ladies and gentlemen, I did a stream. Well, I was on Smosh. Oh my God, I almost forgot. I was on Smosh. I did, first of all, while I was gone, I did a stream with Jacksepticeye. We flew a plane together, and this clip went very, very viral. And I got to show you.
Austria. That's right. We're going to Innsbruck.
By the way, this video got 375,000 views, which is insane. And I got really excited about it until I realized I could have uploaded, I took a dump with Jacksepticeye, and it would have gotten 1 million views. That's, you know, my excitement dwindled when I realized that it's fucking Jacksepticeye, and anything that I do with Jacksepticeye is going to get a fuck ton of views. You know what I mean? So I don't know if you guys saw the stream. You guys should watch this video, but it was a lot of fun. But I feel like, did you guys enjoy it, or is it just because it's fucking Jacksepticeye?
Are you autistic?
Yes.
Really? Yes. How did you find out?
What the fuck? Hold on.
Are you autistic?
Yes.
Really? Yes. How did you find out?
From a medical professional.
Do you think I'm autistic?
You're flying a plane. And you're not a pilot.
What?
Anyone who puts enough time in flight sim to understand what all of this means, you're autistic. That's the test.
You think so?
It's a PSYOP. Microsoft just built it as an autism test.
So I never thought I was.
Do you like trains?
I mean, I do get excited.
Then yeah.
Are you autistic?
Yes.
Really? Yes. How did you find out?
From a medical professional.
Oh, man. It's so fucking true, though. It's so true. It's so true. Okay, people are saying I should make this into a show. Guys, I've been doing this for like 3 years. All right? I do it by myself sometimes. I did it with myself there. I did it with, I don't think I uploaded any of the other ones, but I did it with Jack.
We're going to Innsbruck, which is a very...
And guys, I know I'm a little autistic here, but guys, this simulator was so fucking nice. This thing is so fucking nice. Like, this is brand new. It's 15 million pounds, which is about $30 million. Dude, it is insane
Famous
how
airport.
nice it is.
Very famous.
Like-
As much as you can. So, how tall are you? Do you drive a car?
So
There's the top.
it's so fucking realistic.
Put your feet on the pedals. Yes, yes.
Also,
See that?
how about
Now,
the
hit 'em
production?
again. You were too far. There you go.
But
Yep.
look at the production, chat. You like the production?
There. Oh, God. You know, and then you're gonna hit those brakes to stop.
Look at this.
Nice. Nice. Jack,
Look at
what
this.
do you think? What does it feel like? What does it feel pretty trippy?
It's really trippy. It's like, you know you're moving, but there's that motion.
Yeah.
thing.
Watch
Yeah.
this,
It's like
chat.
you're in VR.
Yeah. Okay, so Jack, let me give you a little crash course.
Okay.
So when
Probably
you
not
take
something
off,
you wanna
you're
say
gonna have
when
your
you're-
hand on this. All right. It's
I
But
gotta
does that
move
give you a
forward a
little
little bit. I
You're just
want
like
to get
this
to take
where the
off.
ground. You're gonna just gonna be like. Does that make?
Do I still have to steer?
Here we
No,
go.
I got the steering.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Holy fuck! Holy shit! I can feel his feetsies. This is fucking nuts.
Insane.
What's our speed?
It's at 120 knots.
Okay.
Okay. All right. V1. All right. Now pull back. Slowly but surely. Good.
Holy
See.
shit.
Keep it coming. See the crosshairs. Find the crosshairs. All right. Now put the nose down a little bit. You're up a little too high. Push it down a little bit. Right in the middle of the crosshairs. You're off the ground.
God.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
Look
Oh
at
my
that.
god, it's actually scary outside. Holy fuck! I'm in the air! Man was not meant to fly so close.
Okay, I want to take you to one of my favorite moments. Where is it? I think it was like around here. We were about to lose. We were climbing through the mountains, and
My survival. No, we just got the.
oh, I got it.
Oh, it's an engine.
It's everywhere!
Oh, this part was awesome. Okay, I want to show you how realistic the simulator looked. Like, look how realistic this shit looks. Look,
Oh! The engine!
like, look at this shit. Watch.
Oh, can we clear these ones yet? Do we try?
I mean, you can try anything.
Watch this.
Oh!
That was a signal from the
Oh my
air.
God! We just got an engine back. No, we just got the engine back.
So all that time, you just never tried the second engine
I just
again?
never. I cannot. My survival instincts are atrocious. Let's go back through those mountains and just
Follow
Watch
the
this.
treasure trail. Chat, should I breathe? Guess not. Oh! The engine's
Isn't that so cool? Fucking hell! We're under attack! What the hell is going on? I want to go home! I lost another engine! Me off! Again! Oh, it's an engine fire! Shit!
Put it out!
I'm trying! Where's the button to put the... Here!
The big red button! Push the big red
Oh,
button!
I did... Okay, I think the fire's out.
Anyway.
Okay, that's insane.
That engine sounds terrifying.
Okay, but now we're above the...
Anyway, I flew a plane with Jacksepticeye. It's on YouTube. Go check it out. Also, I was on Smosh. I don't know if you guys want to watch it all, but I was on Smosh, and they clipped this again. I don't know why they keep clipping me.
You know when they
doing
go and ask people, they're like, "Could you land a commercial jet?" I'm one of the people that says yes.
Wow.
And I know it and I mean it. If both pilots died instantly, and they're like,
Can someone fly
fly this plane? I would volunteer and I would be able to land the plane
Wow.
successfully
By yourself?
by myself. There's no doubt in my mind, and I mean this
Okay.
with every fiber of my being. I could land the plane, no questions asked.
Have
no
you
issue.
ever touched an actual plane?
No. You know when they
Okay, there's that, and then there's...
oh, I got catfished.
Yeah,
No.
what the
I talked about the catfish thing in Hong Kong.
hell?
We're in Hong Kong. So I find this guy and we match. It's all good. We make the plans. He's like, let's meet at a bar. I'm going to go out. Get there, get out of the cab, look up, and I see the person that I had matched with. And immediately I went, oh, it's like, this is not the same person. Like they were the same person, but clearly like the photos were AI.
Wait, that's so
I was like, you know what?
uncomfortable.
This is my first experience with this. I'm going to drink my way out of it.
So you're giving him a second chance.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm
essentially.
going to try to drink my way out of this.
That's so nice.
Yeah. He starts talking to me. His breath stinks.
Oh no, you can't face doing that.
No. And I start drinking and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know what to do.
Leave.
I don't know what to do.
Emergency.
So I am chatting with him, and I'm starting to feel like I have free will. And I said, "Hell, I need to step outside for some fresh air," and I ran.
That's awesome.
I just ran. I was out of there. I was running through the streets of Hong Kong as far as I could go. And I felt bad. But the other part with me, it felt so freeing and liberating. I don't have to hook up with you.
You did not owe them anything.
I don't know you
would
a
have to
thing.
go- You do not know.
No.
I don't live
Simply
here.
not.
No.
I'm not from Hong
You'll
Kong.
never see that person again.
Never see that person
ever.
again.
Let's
You know
see
when they
what the
go-
comments say about this. Maya felt a disturbance in the force. Austin is so into plane and has done so many flight sims that I actually think he could do it. Look at this. He knows what buttons to do at least. It's so funny he's sitting next to Chance, famously always convinced he can jump over a moving car. Gaze in their audacity is so admirable. No, this is not a paid commenter. It's not a paid chatter. Okay? I will never get tired of Austin defending his plane flying skills to new people, but usually gets so cocky and defensive that he starts to spit some random birder. That means. Anyway. Should we watch some of the episode or?
You know when they go and ask people.
Anyway, well, maybe I don't think we should watch. You go watch it if you want. Okay, go watch it if you want. I don't know how to be a streamer. I wanted to talk about this thing that I saw on what the fuck?
Have you heard about this?
This is crazy. This is fucking insane.
Steakhouse in Florida that's getting a little
Of course it's Florida.
cheeky. Class Soiree Steakhouse is gaining attention with a new kind of strip steak, offering customers a monthly nude dining experience on the first Monday of each month. And robes are provided for those interested, but a dinner is included. It's a 5-course meal, a champagne toast, and what the restaurant is calling a social dining atmosphere with fellow nude guests. The restaurant says, "Come as you are," adding, "It's all about embracing freedom, good vibes, and great company." Bon appetit.
Okay, I don't understand this. Are there any nudists in here? I don't understand. What is it? Like, is it a sexual thing? Oh, there's a nudist in here. Roy Stang, are you actually a nudist? Genuinely. This is your first time chatting. I'm just curious. Are you actually a nudist? I need to know if you're an actual nudist or not. No, I lied. Fuck! God damn it. Are there any nudists in here, like actual nudists? No. It's a liberating thing, not a sexual thing. Chat, is Austin really condemning Hassan? Yes, I'm condemning Hassan because I think that his comments on 9/11 were particularly offensive. I also think his comments about Pearl Harbor were offensive, even more so, in fact. It's a lesser known thing people know is his comments against Pearl Harbor, and how America deserved Pearl Harbor. Yeah, it's horrific. It's horrific. You know, it's crazy. I've been thinking about this. Imagine if they would have done this shit for Charlie Kirk. Like, Charlie Kirk has said way more heinous shit and consequential, horrific shit. You know? And they treated him like a deity when he died. Like, they want to erect monuments. They name roads after him. You know? Fuck. This will be a fun clip tomorrow on Fox News. They gave him a fucking memorial. It's crazy. Anyway, I would not go to the nude steakhouse. I would not go to the nude steakhouse. Not my thing. This was fascinating, chat. I'm fascinated.
How much money do you spend per month?
Okay, I'm fascinated with people that have a fuck ton of money. I think it's fascinating. And this guy, nobody seems to have more money than some of these guys in the Middle East, okay? This guy has so much money. His life is
living in Qatar,
insane.
including everything.
Actually, I'm not sure how to answer this question considering the fact that I still use my parents' credit cards.
Can I spend today with you and show people what your life here looks like?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Ahmed Adil Al Ishaq.
How's your experience living here?
I actually love it.
What's your favorite thing about living here?
How safe it is. We never lock our cars here. My car is always unlocked. Whoever wants a car can just go to my car and take it. What would you like to drink?
Double espresso.
Can we have one double espresso and one flat white?
How much was it?
It's for free.
How?
Because I own this place.
So this is your coffee shop?
Yes, it is. These paintings we got from Paris. I talked to my parents and I'm like, would you like to go on a vacation? They're like, yeah, of course. I'm like, how about Paris? And they got me these paintings from Paris.
Look, guys, I'm not. You know what? Let's just keep watching.
Each painting, how much is it?
Actually, I'm not sure. My father paints. I can tell you that my father hates them.
You know what I mean?
He thinks they're a bit too funky.
What about this cycling?
No. I'm not. This is not a. Guys, this is not a. Never mind.
Right here.
No, it's not. No, this is not an attraction thing. This is something else.
Idea behind it is we wanted to merge two concepts. The toastery.
This is. You know what I mean? I thought it's giving a vibe. Is all I'm saying. There's a vibe.
Introduces a club each season. So we had the tennis club where we introduced a lot
Or is this just, you know,
of tennis events, and we had a ski club.
Guys, no. I'm not saying I'm attracted to this person. I'm saying he's giving off a vibe, is what I'm saying.
Club, and now we have the cycling club.
Why did you choose these colors and why did you choose this style?
I really love wood so much, and yellow is one of my favorite colors.
And this looks like a majlis?
Yeah. Actually, I'll show you a picture of me and my friends when we were here.
Guys, oh my God, I can't say anything. I'm not saying I'm Okay, fuck.
Took this picture when we were sitting, and it actually does feel like a majlis.
Can you tell me the story of how you...
No, oh my God. Okay, let's just watch the video.
Open this coffee shop.
I did not open this place alone. The support of my
My gaydar's going off! God damn it!
Or my sisters, we opened this place together.
What's your next plan after this?
To open in London.
Where in London? Harrods.
Hopefully.
This is your car?
Basically, my father buys the cars and we drive them. Driving in Qatar is that your thobe gets wrinkled.
How many thobes do you have?
I get my thobes tailored like every month. So I have new thobes every month.
How important is wearing thobe as part of your culture?
It's very important actually. It is our identity. And actually, it's a very comfortable thing. You don't have to think about what you have to wear every morning.
You have a family driver?
Yeah, we do.
So is he like a full-time driver for one family?
Yeah, and one is usually not enough, so I think we have 4.
4 drivers? Dude, this video gets more insane. At a certain point, I stopped watching it because I was like, I want to watch it on stream.
You have 4 drivers. So this car is 158,000.
Yeah.
Jesus. What is that building?
This is a church, actually.
So what is the main religion in Qatar?
It's Islam.
Is there other religions here too, like people?
Yeah, of course. Qatar welcomes everyone.
You think this is evil?
Oh, wow. This is yours?
Yes.
Oh, it's an automatic door that you open. So one Lexus was not enough, you had to get 2 of them.
My father likes to have options. He gets all of the colors.
And you have the white one too? Yeah. And how many Land Cruisers do you have?
2 Land Cruisers.
And what is this one?
1971 Silver Shadow Rolls Royce.
Oh my God, this is beautiful. Do you drive this at all?
Not that much.
What is the reason to have this many cars?
Just need them. My father likes sports cars. I hate them. I drive very fast and I don't stop on speed bumps. They're not for me.
This is not an endorsement. This is just I'm so fascinated by the insanity of all this.
Does he drive this at all?
Not that much.
What is your favorite car?
Definitely the white one. Because of the license plate.
Oh, because it's the 11112. Any of these license plates that are more expensive than the car?
Yeah, all of them actually.
So each license plate is more
expensive than the car itself.
How much?
How much is the license plate like this?
3 million Qatari riyals, which is probably around 1 million.
What?
Why is that so
license plate? That's insane.
Important to buy.
My father.
Yeah, this is what people think Hassan lives like.
He loves numbers so much. Just put a number on anything and he's gonna buy it.
No.
And This is your home. Wow, this is beautiful. How do you like it here?
I love it. My favorite home.
Wait, what do you mean it's your favorite home? How many homes do you have?
I don't like this question.
Jesus
to our
Christ.
Oh, wow. This is.
I mean, look, shitty or not, it's a beautiful home. You got to admit.
Absolutely amazing.
Thank you. So this is Arabic coffee. It's our welcome drink here in Qatar. So it's supposed to be served with the right hand.
Thank you so much.
And you should never fill the cup more than a quart.
Why not?
Because when you do, it's like you're unwelcoming the guest. That's my favorite drink.
Can we get a house tour?
Yes, of course. This is our foyer, as they call it. And then here's where we have breakfast every day.
Wait, so you have food already ready here?
Yeah.
How does this work?
So these croissants...
Okay, this is about the time that I stopped watching. So from this point forward, everything's going to be not a pre-watch.
Get sent from Toastery.
That's your coffee shop that we were at just now.
Yeah.
So every morning you get sent your own product.
Yes, it's our way of supporting ourselves, you know. This is actually a Qatari dessert.
Mm-hmm.
It's called El Gaimat. Would you like to try one?
That is so good.
It gets sent every morning from our grandparents' house. There's also
From the grandparents' house? Do the grandparents make them?
another dish that I would like you to try. It's called Belalir. It also gets sent from my grandparents' house.
Who is that?
He pours coffee.
His job is to pour coffee to anyone that comes into the house.
Yes.
So you
They have a guy that is exclusive to pouring coffee. That's insane. That's insane.
have someone that works for
He's embarrassed. He's got to be a little embarrassed.
your family and he's the coffee person. Porter. Wow. So this is the living room here?
Oh my God. Do you use him, Austin? guys, I know you joke about me being a dictator. If I were to have a lot of money, that this is what I would have. Guys, I would never have somebody exclusive to pour my coffee at all. Okay?
Yes.
How do you use this space?
We usually hang out here at night.
And you know what's my favorite thing about your living room?
What's
You
your
have no TV.
We actually do have the TV living room upstairs. So this is Eileen.
This is what you guys think I would live like if I came into Immense Power. This is exactly the life that you picture me having if I was a senator or like a dignitary, like a president. This is the life you would think I would live. This is what you would think I would be like. Is that right?
He's been working with us for a very long time. It's a Qatari dish, so it's basically sweet noodles with eggs.
Oh my God.
Tastes like home to me.
So if you're in London and you eat this, you feel like you're in Qatar.
I already feel at home when I'm in London, but this would definitely add to it.
I'm gonna try this.
Your rating out of 10.
That's a 10 out of 10.
My
So good.
grandmother would be happy to hear that.
What is this painting right here?
A Quran, which is the holy book of Islam.
This is beautiful. And you have an elevator here? Where does it go?
To the basement and to the 2 upper levels.
Give me a tour of your kitchen.
Here we have the cooking station where...
Can I be honest? I feel like the kitchen could be nicer. Like if you got $1 million license plate, I'd expect the kitchen to be a little, you know what I mean? Am I crazy? To be like, you have $1 million license plate and the kitchen is kind of like, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like Peach has a better kitchen than that. I have a better kitchen than that.
no one actually cooks here. We don't cook inside the house.
Oh, okay.
There's the actual kitchen, right?
Wait, the actual kitchen.
The actual kitchen is right in front of you.
Oh.
It's this one. That's where the food gets cooked and then it comes here.
What's in your fridge?
Because this is not our actual.
They have a ghost. It's like not. It's a display kitchen. Oh my God, that's the show kitchen. Oh my God. They don't actually. Oh God.
Dual fridge. This is just a quick snack fridge. This is my favorite snack.
This is from your coffee shop as well?
Yes.
Wow. It's so good. It's
Thank you.
amazing. This is your pet fish?
Yeah.
What's the name?
Doesn't have a name, but we could name it now. Do us the honor. Give it a name.
Wow. How about this? Let the comments name the fish.
The fish, okay.
The top comment, the name, that will be the name of the fish.
Perfect.
How do Qataris smell good all the time?
We use this wood. We put it on the faham and then it produces smoke. And then we call it naddahan.
I thought he was just the coffee guy.
And it's like, and then you smell so good.
So where are we going now?
We'll go to the gym.
Yes,
And this elevator looks like it's from a hotel, by the way.
Thank you.
Wow.
This is our basement.
This is like a whole house on its own.
It's like a mini man cave.
What is that room?
This is my.
It's very, like, it's very dull. Am I wrong? Like, it's obviously like just wall to wall marble, but it's just so sterile. You know, it's cold. It's just white.
Closet.
That's your closet?
Yes.
The whole room?
The whole room.
I would like a tour of your closet room.
Oh
This
my
looks like a
God.
Loro Piana store.
The shoes here are mostly Hermes, and then this is Loro Piana, and then Hermes. And then here I have my luggage, and then here are the rest of my shoes. I'm a big Barcelona fan. I think I'm the biggest. And PSG fan.
What is a team that you don't like?
Madrid.
What about these bags?
These are bags that I usually use for the beach.
What are these things right here?
These are pens that we wear here. If you look closely, we have a small pocket inside.
A pen pocket.
Yes.
How much is like an average pen?
4,000 Qatari riyals.
So it's like 1,000?
No, I don't like millennial gray anymore. I've grown out of it. I'm not millennial gray. I mean, look, it's hard to defend it when I'm surrounded by millennial gray right now, but I don't really enjoy it like I used to. My taste has changed, okay? I used to like very like sterile environments, like gray walls, black, white. But I like more elegant things now. Like, can I show you the room that I had at the Ritz-Carlton? I shouldn't show you the room. I have a room tour of the. I can't even listen to myself at the hotel. I gave a room tour. And this one didn't have a butler. This was in Berlin. I'll show you after this video of this guy. Because after I show you the video of this guy, you'll think I'm less of an asshole. Okay, you'll think I'm less of an asshole. And if I'm being honest, I got upgraded to the room for free. I didn't pay for it. Okay? Does that make you like me more? I'm looking for it, Chad. Hold on. Let's watch this.
$200.
Yeah.
What watches do you have here?
This is my favorite one.
Oh.
I wear this every day. Yachtmaster.
What the fuck?
Okay, can you tell me about how much is...
Can I be honest? I don't get watches. I don't. Like, I don't understand it. I do not get it at all. I don't understand watches. Not a watch guy. I don't understand spending that much on a watch. I don't think they even really look that good. Like, I can kind of understand, like, necklaces and stuff. But watches, even rings, I can understand kind of. But watches, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, they don't even look good, in my opinion. Is that crazy for me to say? I just don't think they look good. I don't. Who the fuck is this?
Each one here.
I'll give you an estimate. 20K each. This, I don't remember how much it was. This I got as a gift from my father. This I got as a gift from my father. This I got as a gift from my father.
So in Qatar, if a kid graduates high school, they get a Rolex.
Yeah. This, I think it was just for Eid.
Like for getting your driver's license.
No, I didn't get anything for that.
What is this?
Speaker.
A Louis Vuitton speaker.
Yeah.
How much was this one?
I think around 7,000.
Does it sound good? Unexpected.
I tried it actually. Don't tell on me. I actually stole this chair from the toaster.
But it's your own coffee shop.
Yeah. I'm just afraid that they're gonna sue me.
Don't let the owner know.
Yeah, don't let the owner know.
What is your favorite piece that you have in your whole closet?
This jacket.
How much was this?
13,000.
What brand is it? Oh. Can you tell me why Qataris love Loro Piana?
I think it's in our genetics.
What is that?
This is a sword used for a special kind of performance called al-arda.
What is this?
So this is a bisht. We wear this at weddings or formal events. So the right hand would be out, so it's easier for people to shake hands. You can keep this bisht as a
Thank you.
a small souvenir.
Thank you so much. And in the Hermes bag.
The only bag that I have.
Thank you so much. This means
This is so extra.
a lot. I find your culture like amazing, so having this from you means a lot to me.
Thank you. You know what? Actually, give me this gift back.
So you play golf too?
I'm not the best player.
How often do you play?
Twice a week.
Why do Khalijis like Snapchat?
I think because it's very private.
What do we have here so far?
The meatballs and some fried calamari.
In Qatar, can women drive?
Yes, they can. Here in Qatar, like, women have a very important role in our society.
Wait, is this propaganda? Is this, what is he asking about this for? Is this like, are they trying to, what are they trying to do?
For example, my mother is a doctor. I've learned a lot of her, of how strong and independent she is. Without her, I wouldn't be who I am today.
Would you?
They're like, we love women here.
Marry outside of your culture?
I don't think I'll be allowed to, even if I wanted to.
Oh, here you go. No, I'm gonna pay for it.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna
No,
pay.
I swear, no.
Why you take my? He's giving it back after he pays. The thing is, when you go out with an Arab or especially Qatari, you'll never pay.
It's not allowed, especially when you're in Qatar.
How much was the parking?
60 riyals.
It's so beautiful in your country. I am so happy to be here.
Come and move to Qatar.
So is there a lot of things to do in Qatar? Does it like get boring?
Oh my God, I'm literally watching, like, I might as well be watching a brochure to come to Qatar.
And repetitive.
Never gets boring here. There's always something new to.
Fuck! I'm watching an ad for Qatar.
So where are we now?
So we're now in Qatar. Let's order some karak.
What the fuck is going on?
Come here, let's order. Do you have the karak ice cream? 2 karaks.
How much was it?
I did not see.
No, I didn't know what I was watching. I was just fucking completely sucked in.
Maybe 60.
Is Qatar an expensive place?
You can
Somebody in the chat said, I was on the fence, but you convinced me. Thanks.
find expensive if you want, but you can also find affordable.
Oh.
So this is a karak ice cream. I've actually never tried it.
Very good.
I like it.
It's so sweet and so what hotel is this?
This is not a
What is this?
This is my grandfather's house.
Wait, so that's a private door you enter and all of this is your grandfather's home?
Yes. My grandfather got this land and he wanted all of his children to live close by him. He built them the house on the same land, so everyone is like 2 minutes away. So here's one of my uncle's houses.
Is that also another house?
No, this is actually a bathroom. No one actually uses it. We have like 3 majlises here. And it's locked. Could you give me a second? I'll get a key and I'll be right back.
Okay. You found the key?
Maybe. Let's hope.
Oh, wow. Oh my God.
Mainly we sit here.
This is so amazing. Can you explain to me the reason for Majlis?
Well, a majlis is a way of just being connected with your friends, neighbors, family. The amount of people that come here is so big that you wouldn't be able to see them anywhere else. Having a majlis is like a pillar in our society.
When you are part of the Majlis and all your friends and family are around you.
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to go to Qatar. I won't go. I'm not going to go. I'm not going to go. I won't go. They haven't asked, but I'm not gonna.
How do you feel?
Happy. The place feels warm.
There's so many things here.
This is for the hospitality.
So you are ready.
We are ready. And our favorite tree in Qatar
When's the next comedy festival? That wasn't in Qatar.
is the palm tree.
What's your favorite Arab city here?
Easy. London.
This is your coffee.
What? What did he ask?
How do you feel? You are ready. What's your favorite Arab city here?
Wait, what's your favorite Arab city?
Easy. London.
This is your coffee shop.
This is where it all started.
Do they know the boss is coming in?
Let's go and scare them.
Hello.
This was our logo. And these are also our tennis rackets, made for the tennis club. They're very good rackets. If you look around, you'll find the place full of Onos. I think it's a cool thing to have. When people come here, they just...
Yeah, the next Firan stop is Riyadh.
They just treat it as a majlis. Can we have some of these
Riyadh.
cookies?
Thank you so much.
I actually don't remember the barista's name, but he is very nice. That's actually Brian. Yeah, that's Brian. I just haven't seen him in a while.
So where are we now?
We're in Souq Waqif now. It's the most historical place.
Oh my God, a
in
cat!
Qatar.
So what's happening now?
He's actually going to tailor the busht to fit you properly.
So you took the gift earlier because you wanted to get me this one.
Yes.
So let's talk about weddings in your culture. How expensive are they?
Getting married, I would say, it's a bit expensive here in Qatar. It would be like around $1 million.
How does it cost $1 million?
We have a lot of connections as Arabs, whether it's family, friends, cousins, extended family. The wedding, it's not just for the bride and the groom, it's for their whole family. So it would add up to around 500 people. Food, entertainment, the wedding planner, it goes up there. Welcome to the Majlis. We're gonna have dinner, and these are my friends.
Hello, everybody.
Is that the same guy? No fucking way.
Thank you very much. So if one of your friends shows up with no thobe, do you kick them out?
I usually threaten them that I would.
What's happening right now?
No way did he bring the same coffee guy.
They're basically greeting each other. So we have a few ways to do it.
No way did he bring the same coffee guy. We're gonna check that at the end.
I would.
What's happening now? If one of Thank you very
Okay.
much. So if one of your friends shows up with no thobe, do you kick them out?
I usually threaten them that I would.
What's happening right now?
They're basically greeting each other. So we have a few ways to do it, either with the nose or with the face.
So what is this here?
So this is the placemat.
So that's where we're gonna eat dinner.
Yes.
So between everyone that's here, who has the fastest car?
Abdullah al-Khinji.
Him?
After him
Is that?
Mohammed al-Salaiti, the one next to him.
What cars do they have?
Land Cruisers. حياك على العشاء. So this plate, we call it elegant. So he's gonna open it now.
Whoa.
It's a group project.
Yeah, it is. You're the guest.
Oh,
You're
my
supposed to go first. He will show you how to eat.
Okay.
Oh wow. I mean, the
Would you like
food
a
looks
spoon?
great.
I'll eat like you
Are you
guys.
sure?
Yeah. What happens when you're done
The
eating?
part that's been touched just gets removed, and then the untouched part goes into boxes and goes to people in need.
Look, bro. Can I say the obvious? Brother, you have so much money. Can't you just buy them new food? Is that your... Like, why can't you just give them new food? Why do you have to give them the food that you all ate?
So good. What kind of conversations do you have after eating dinner?
The lying begins. No one can ask anyone to swear when they're saying a story.
Thank you very much. Mohammed, thank you so much for letting me spend the day with you and introducing me to your culture.
Actually, thank you for being a part of sharing our culture with the rest of the world. Hopefully, we'll see you in winter. It's a totally different experience here in Qatar.
How much money do you spend per month?
I'm curious, is this guy...
What's your name?
Emma,
Where are you from?
Argentina.
How much money do you spend per month living in New York City, including everything?
I think without rent, maybe 3,000.
And what's your occupation? What do you do?
I'm a fashion student at FIT.
Can I spend today with you and show people your life in New York?
Yes, of course.
What's the first thing we'll do?
Come to my apartment. We're moving.
Oh, okay. Well...
So, no expectation.
Oh, wow.
Is this another ad?
that I've seen in New York City.
Really?
Yeah. And you have a backyard too.
Yes, we do have a backyard.
So what's your plan with the backyard now?
Tea time thing, TNA, girl stuff. It's 3 girls in this house, me, my mom, and my sister. The
And-
table my brother broke. It's a very expensive table and he broke it completely.
How do you break it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh my. This is great. What do the comments say? Shut the fuck up. Oh my God. Oh God. She's bad as fuck. Dude, straight men are so. Ugh. Y'all, I think I'm heterophobic. Like, I hear about y'all's like love life and sex life, and can I be honest? It's so fucking boring. My God. It's so boring. Ah. My God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I think you guys may be oppressed. I really do. I've got some straight friends, and at least we don't get poop on our dicks. That's crazy. The homophobia is, I don't even know if that's homophobia. That's homophobia, I think. I don't know. But it made me laugh in a weird way. I don't know. I'm not going to ban him because it kind of made me laugh, but like, I, you know, it's just fucking stupid. It's just fucking stupid. At least we don't get poop on our dicks. Yeah, okay. I don't know what to say to that. I don't get it on mine either. You know what I mean? I don't get it on mine either. You know? Women also have buttholes, by the way. It's been an hour since you condemned Hassan. All right, it's top of the hour condemnation. Condemn Hassan Piker. I condemn Hassan Piker. Top of the hour condemnation.
Like not something, yeah. And then this is the kitchen.
Do you cook?
I wish.
Why
My
not?
mom
Came to look for another Arab video.
The moms that don't have any ingredients. Vanilla moms.
The almond moms?
Almond moms.
Almond mom.
Not vanilla. She's a bit of an almond mom, so it's definitely.
Fear and questions, but the questions get woker? Wait, what? Wait, where is this? Why has nobody linked this to me? Why has nobody linked this to me? I'm a host on Fear and. Nobody has linked this to me at all. What? Guys, I'll be honest with you. I could go live every single day. MK1211, thank you for subscribing. I could go live every single day, and you guys would all say, you never stream. You don't care. People don't care. You guys would rather have me as the guy you make fun of. You would. Plus, you don't fucking like me anyway.
Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely. I have nobody for my own. I'm so lonely. I'm Mr. Lonely.
I'm just fucking stupid and ugly.
For my own. I'm so lonely.
Yo, this one here.
Goes out to all my players out there, man. You know.
Somebody said you're such a millennial. I was telling Christian this the other day, and he posted a photo on Instagram. And he's like, babe, support it. Like, comment on it. And I was like, Christian, I've been sitting here for the last 45 minutes trying to make a comment, but I can't figure out how to make a comment that doesn't make me look like a millennial. Like, I didn't know how to comment without showing my age. Like, I was like, do I put a bunch of heart eyes emojis? No. That's old. I can't do that. Do I go fire emojis? No, that doesn't work. So like I settled on the comment that I said was like, you to not look old, you got to be like cool in the comments. You got to be like, he is risen. Like, you got to do something stupid. Like, just fucking cool. Like, just something. Well, the reason I said he is risen is because Christian, it was like a proof of life post. That was the least cool thing you've said. Shut up. You don't even know what it's like to be cool like me. How the fuck do I get this? Can somebody link this to me? Can somebody link this to me?
Who deserves to be a bridesmaid? Oh, me. 100%. Like, come on. What are we talking about? When push comes to shove at a wedding, useless. Like, completely useless and in it for himself. Like, Austin would be a great bridesmaid if you want the bridesmaid to try and peel attention away from the bride.
Oh, God. You know what?
What?
You know what? I'm not like that, but I'm aware that I do like attention. So, like, it's a conscious thing that I'm aware of not doing. I can't take the survey. I don't have the link. I don't know where the link is. Send me the link and I'll take the survey.
Yes.
I want to take the survey, but nobody will give me the link. Give me the link. Give me the link. Please. Does nobody have it? Nobody have it? Nobody has it. Nobody has the fucking link. Go to the Fear and Reddit. Okay. Is it on the Fear and Reddit? Austin needs to do this next. In the Tub with Dean Withers. Oop. Ah, somebody had the link. All right, let's take it. Here we go. All right. Who deserves to be a bridesmaid? Bridesmaid. Well, I think, I'll be honest with you, I think I deserve to be a bridesmaid. It would just be, Hassan would just be weird to be with a bridesmaid. Hassan would be like socially awkward. And I don't know. I just think I would be the best. And Will, like, I'm a gay man. I'm the only one that can be in the room with the bridesmaids without it being weird. Okay? I believe that. So I'm the only one that can be in the room with the girls, like bridesmaids. I don't know. Have any of you been bridesmaids before? I feel like y'all get naked, right? Like, bridesmaids get naked. Like, I don't care. I'm gay. Like, you can get naked. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm the only one that can be a bridesmaid.
Does that make sense? Okay. All right, cool. Just vote. I already know I'm out. Just vote. What? I don't know what this is. Okay. Got to pick one or the other. Hot. Ooh, these are so... These are nasty questions. These are nasty questions. These are nasty fucking questions. Fuck. This is nasty. Okay. I'm going to say Will is hot, but he's funny first. I don't know how else to put it. Like, he's a fucking comedian. Like, and also, he's more than just his looks. I think Hassan's funny too, but fuck. I think Hassan is hot, but I also think he's funny. But I also think part of the reason he's funny is because he's hot and dumb. Okay, I can't vote on myself. Am I hot or am I funny? Somebody said neither. Somebody said neither. Okay, let's run a poll. Am I hot, funny? All right, let's see what you're voting. What you vote. I'll vote for what you guys say. All right, I'm evidently funny, not hot. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. I guess I'm not hot. Whatever. I guess I'm neither. Whatever. Fuck it. You were hot first, then became funny. I'm not. Whatever. I'm not hot anymore. It's okay. All right. Marsh, hot or funny? We'll go hot. None for Cutie because she's... What the fuck? That's not... That's fucking insane. That's crazy. That is crazy. This is misogyny, really, when you think about it. We're not treating women equally. None for Cutie because she's an engaged woman. Women contain multitudes. The patriarchy is real, and we honestly don't need to objectify women, especially Cutie, more than people already have. It is best to be kind and respectful from a distance. You know what's crazy is they don't talk about her being funny at all. So I'm gonna go hot. I think Cutie's hot. I really do. She's fucking hot. I think she's fucking hot. I'm gonna say it. She's hot. Conspiracy theory. There have been attempts to honeypot Hassan, but he's too, to get it. Is the implication here that Hassan is too autistic to understand that he's being honeypotted? I don't think he's that important. I really don't. I don't think he's that important. If you a Patreon, which option for the Bachelorette? Oh, okay. This is a Patreon thing for Cutie's Bachelorette.
She was choosing between, I think we do this this one. Sleeps 9, bigger, hotel 2 blocks away. If you have a well wish for Cutie and Lug, please share. Positivity, hashtag straight is okay. I wish you the best in your heterosexual relationship. I don't support your lifestyle, but just know I'm praying for you. Perfect. I don't support support the lifestyle. I don't. I think I don't support the heteronormative lifestyle. I don't support it. It's not a lifestyle that I want for myself. Right? Aren't your parents hetero? Yeah, I don't support them in their lifestyle. I love them and I pray for them, but I don't support their lifestyle. Like, I think having me was a mistake. We condemn, but we still love. Right? Wait, I thought it got worse. Do you like these forums? Yes. Aww. That's so sweet. What do you guys think my parents are like? You think my parents are gay? You think my parents are boring? Normal? Rich? Where does this come from that my parents are rich? I don't know if you know this. I'm richer than both of my parents, okay? I've made more money than my parents have in their entire life, okay? I'm not like, this is not, I don't understand this notion that like I came from all this money, okay? I didn't come from money. I didn't come from money. I didn't come from money. It's my attitude. My parents, I grew up well. Like, I grew up in a middle class like home, but like, and I had everything, but I didn't like come from some wealthy family where my parents gave me a bunch of money. We know you said you pay your mom to clean your house. You present very white? Yeah, I'm white. I'm sorry. I have the best parents. I have the best parents. And I remind them of that all the time. I told my parents one of my dreams. Well, I already take them on trips, but like it's kind of dark to say, but I've realized that like, you start to get to be to an age where you're like, fuck, my parents are older now, And I'm like, I need to make sure that I want to cherish the time that, like they're not going to die anytime soon. You know what I mean? But like, it's just like, there's no time like the present, And it is a Jewish country, whether you like it or not. Oh no. What's going on in my chat? Anyway, back to what I was talking about. No, chat, I was reading a message. I was reading a message in the chat. Oh my God, do you think that I just said that? I was reading a message. I was reading a chat in the chat. Somebody wrote that. You think I was just like fucking, I was reading it. Guys, I was reading what it said. Oh my God. I'm Lebanese. Free Palestine. What else do you want me to say? I don't eat McDonald's. And I don't use Airbnb. What else do you want me to say? I've never taken a penny from APAC. Oh, God, that's funny. Anyway. But what I was going to say is, you just are sort of I just sort of realize and have come to terms with the fact that, like, I need to do things with my parents more. So you know what I really want to do? When I travel on like vacations and stuff, I want to just take my parents with me and then just like let them do their own thing. You know what I mean? Like, the gay trip probably was a little too much. But like on like a trip where like Christian and I are going somewhere and we want a vacation together, we'll just take our parents and just let them go have fun. Just we'll pay for it, put them up in nice hotels, you know, spoil them, and just let them go do their thing. You know? My mom said she would have loved going to Pride. You know? So anyway, I am really excited for the Fear and tour, chat. I'm really excited. It's coming up. It's coming up. Tickets are on sale. Tour.fearan.com. I'm really excited. Is there anybody here that's going? Is there anybody here that's going to the shows? Tour.fearan.com. If you are not going to the show and you live in Seattle, Portland, Oregon, San Francisco, California, or Los Angeles, yes, merch will be sold. If you're going to Portland, that's awesome. You got Portland tickets? Who's from Portland? Who here is from Portland? I can't wait. It has been a lifelong dream of mine to perform in Portland, and I've held the podcast hostage, and I'm making them go to Portland. But yeah, we're gonna be there, and like the goal, chat, is that obviously, if you're wondering like what is going to happen at the Fear and live show, well, number one, it's going to be an interactive I'd like to call it an interactive podcasting experience. So we're going to have our, you know, tried and true segments and things of that nature that you've grown to love, but you're going to be a part of the show. We're going to make you a part of the show. I love to do crowd work. I'm going to talk to you directly in the audience. Okay. I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to say, hey, you wearing the yellow jacket. Where the hell are you from? And what do you do? What brings you here? Right? I'm going to do crowd work. I can't wait to do crowd work. It's my favorite. Okay. Now, the stand-up set, I don't think that's happening. Okay. I don't know if the stand-up set's happening. Because, like, nobody wants to see me do stand-up comedy anyway. Okay? Nobody wants to see me do stand-up. So we can't record all the shows. All right? We can't. Not all the shows can be recorded. The reason is at each one of these venues, there's a cost to recording the shows. If we record a show at one of these venues, they cost tens of thousands of dollars, like tens of thousands of dollars. We are going to record one show. All right. One show is going to be recorded. I'm not going to tell you which show, but one of them is going to be recorded. Okay. The reason why it costs tens of thousands of dollars is the venue has rights to their facility, basically. So we're going to record one of them, and we're going to upload that recording to the Patreon. So we're going to make that an exclusive Patreon offering. So for those of you who are missing the show, we're going to record one of them and upload that to our Patreon. Okay? So Yeah, it's going to be a Patreon. And the show that Cutie will be at the show that we record, I think. So. Ooh. I got a comment. Will Hassan Piker be there? I heard he's a raging anti-gay, and I want you to condemn him. Well, I'm here to do so. I condemn Hassan Piker. Yes. That's it. He hates homosexuals. He hates homosexuals. Hates him completely. Okay. What is going on with Ariana
The
Grande?
announcement that was made yesterday was not a reality.
Oh, hold on, real quick. What's this?
Green and blue flare.
He's
Austin, are you colorblind?
Yeah. I'm on the radio, over. We're trying to solve our puzzle.
Okay. Austin's going crazy. What is this? They. Okay. Hold on.
Why is Austin stressed?
Song is it won't stop playing.
Wait, what music?
Baby, turn
What
this
music?
music off.
Austin, what are you talking about? There's no music.
Hey.
Do you guys hear the music? I don't hear the music.
Please, for the love
I don't
of
hear
God.
the music. Dog,
Turn
I
this
think.
music
Are you
off.
okay? Austin,
Am I
there's no
going
music.
crazy or what?
Hello, over.
Hello?
Help me, please.
Bro, is that all right? Are you okay?
Austin, babe, we gotta get you on antipsychotics.
Baby, please take the music off.
Everyone, Cutie's saying we should take a moment and look at the sky because it's pretty.
I can't see.
Turn the music off. Over.
We don't hear the music, brother. What are you talking about?
They heard the music. They heard it the whole time. Guys, what's the sausage game? What's the sausage game? You guys are talking about the sausage game. What the fuck is that? Austin Show is what?
Fuck is
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are they?
What the fuck is this? Austin
would
Show
write
is
that?
leaking right
If
now.
you read this gay,
The producers of this game are sick.
What does that even mean to leak? What does that even mean? Austin Show is leaking. What does that even mean? Butthole? Oh. Oh. Can I tell you the lube story from I told this on the podcast, but I can tell it here too, I think.
It's like he's putting his hands down to go through a TSA scanner at the airport.
help!
What? Austin, is that both hands?
Is this Mike?
It's like he's putting his hands down to go through a TSA scanner at the airport.
Help!
Oh, God. Oh, God. I love Cutie so much. Oh, my God, she's live. I love Cutie Cinderella. She's great.
Active or impulsive things.
This morning, Ariana Grande is breaking her silence.
It's a plan that I had quietly made a long time ago, and it's a decision that was made from a thoughtful and empowered place.
The 33-year-old pop star addressing fans during her concert in Chicago Monday night after concern over her health and appearance following the release of her new album and music video, Pedal.
But I don't need someone to save me.
Fans quickly flooding social media with support and concern.
There is nothing normal about that, y'all.
Guys, can I be honest? Why do people gotta comment on anybody's body in general? Unless they're an overweight Republican, MAGA Republican in particular. That's the only appropriate time to comment on somebody's body shape, right? Only when they're a fascist can we comment on somebody's body shape, right? And don't do the woke thing where you say it's not okay. Oh my, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna fat shame fascists, okay? I'm going to fat shame fascists until I die, okay? Okay, she's unwell. Sure. What the fuck is your comment gonna do about it? You know? Do you think your comment is gonna make her be like, oh, fuck? You know? What the fuck is this commentary gonna do about it? Oh shit, I didn't know. No, it doesn't know. I just don't believe it. I don't know.
There's nothing normal about that.
Some people think she's stepping away specifically to focus on her health, while other people think the constant conversation, criticism, and straight up bullying surrounding her weight has probably played a huge part in it.
Over the weekend, a representative for Grande telling ABC News she plans to finish her tour healthily and happily before taking a step back from the spotlight and the endless, ongoing public scrutiny that comes with it. But Grande insisting the decision isn't about negativity.
I heard that my fans were worried that negativity was ruining things for me, but I just have to say that could not be more opposite.
This scrutiny isn't new for Grande. In 2023, she pushed back against comments about her body while filming Wicked, saying older photos fans called healthy actually showed her at a low point in her life.
I think we should be gentler and less comfortable commenting on people's bodies.
Now, with just 2 stops left on her world tour, Grande telling fans she's not walking away, she's just setting boundaries.
This can be and will continue to be the greatest experience of my profession.
I'm curious what Caroline's
when you
take
are globally
Setting
famous, when you have hundreds of millions of young, vulnerable, impressionable fans, your choices do not just affect you, nor do the consequences of those choices. I am not going to sit here and diagnose Ariana Grande. I am not going to claim with certainty, definitively, what Ariana Grande is or is not currently dealing with. I do think that absolutely we can talk about the dangerous imagery that her and her team are promoting via the creative choices they have made in her music videos, in what she's posting on her Instagram carousels. I also think, yes, taking Ariana Grande's history into account, I understand that. But what I think a lot of people have tried to talk about and have been screamed at are the aesthetics, is the imagery that, remember, Ariana Grande is a brand. She is not just she's not just a person, an individual person, and she's not just a celebrity. She is a brand. And so all of these choices are made with intention. And the thing is that for her millions and millions of young, vulnerable fans who are influenced by the imagery and aesthetics that they see being promoted to them, that is dangerous. That is why we have to have this conversation, because of the potential consequences here, because already pictures of Ariana Grande and her, what she and her team promote does circulate on pro eating disorder forums. It does circulate in like Reddit spaces where they are posting, Thinspo and are talking about
Thinspo? I didn't know these places existed.
how to achieve this kind of look, like this body type. It's already had consequences. And so the concern is over how this will continue to affect people. And we are fully in an eating disorder crisis. Ariana Grande is taking a break after her Eternal Sunshine Tour wraps in London on September 1st. The singer will be stepping away from the public eye and then taking a much-deserved break from public-facing work and appearances, which has led to endless, ongoing public scrutiny. She performs healthily and successfully at a very high level night after night. It's not lost on me that they keep emphasizing the word healthily here, which of course ties into the conversation we will be having. I'm also getting from this an emphasis being placed on the scrutiny coming from the public, which places the blame on the public, which feeds into what her stans have been yelling about online. I do find it ironic that stans will talk about...
So I'm confused.
They will decry body shaming. They will decry what they call misogyny, which sometimes it is and sometimes it's not. They will say all these things while perpetuating it and being some of the worst perpetrators of our body obsessive culture, of body shaming, of misogyny. And the other thing is that the thing about stans and why stans...
You know what? I think I'm going to sit this one out. I don't know why I tried. I think it's too much for me. I think I'm not going to be involved in it. I think I'm gonna not comment on this because I think it's too complex for me to have an opinion on. I think these conversations, this is one of those conversations online that has so much nuance and complexity and depth that I probably just need to listen. My hair looks like shit today. I'll focus on fat shaming fascists, which some of you disagree with. Some of you vehemently disagree with me, fat shaming fascists. Look, for those of you saying I need a haircut, I don't have many options with my hair anymore. Okay? I'm losing it. I am losing my hair. Okay? I'm losing it. I've been taking pills. The pills can only do so much. Pills can only do so much. The pills can only do so much. See this? I didn't even know you could lose hair there. I thought this was protected. It's okay. Factor of life. I started late. You know what's crazy is I didn't know you could lose hair here. I didn't even think about that hair. You know? But I use finasteride, but it's working, but it could work better, you know? So it could work better, you know? I'll keep trying. I'm not going to give up. And if it gets too bad, then I'll get a hair transplant. You know? I was afraid. Have you shaved your head? No, guys. Okay, look, I'm losing hair, but I'm not there yet. Okay. Am I coping? I don't think I'm there yet. Do I need to shave my head yet? Yes, I am. I'm at a point where I need to shave my head. Is it that bad? You guys are saying you're cooked. Yeah, I take 1 milligram of finasteride a day. Did I see this? Let me check.
A 21-year-old flight instructor is being credited with saving lives after she made this emergency landing in the middle of a Florida highway. A 21-year-old flight instructor is being credited with saving lives after she made this emergency landing in the middle of a Florida highway.
We would like to go ahead and declare an emergency for 41622.
What the fuck?
A 21-year-old flight instructor is being credited with saving lives after she made this emergency landing in the middle of a Florida highway.
We would like to go ahead and declare an emergency for 41622.
Emily Shelton was able to land this small aircraft on Interstate 10 after reporting the plane had experienced mechanical problems.
And Tower, this is 4162. We're going to keep it high for now, but we do now have burning oil smell in the cockpit.
Oh, shit.
Burning oil smell?
Yeah, our oil pressure is dropping down into the red, and we do have fumes in the cockpit from the oil.
Oh, shit.
And you said it's in the red for Warrior 41622?
It's completely in the red for 622. We would like to go ahead and declare an emergency for 41622.
She maintained her.
41622 red.
And 622 is losing our engine.
Number 622 red.
I don't know if we're going to make the airport. No, we are not making the airport. We're going down on I-10.
God
Tower, can you still
damn.
hear 4162?
Number 622, I got you loud and clear. What do you need?
Just want to let you know we are lined up with I-10 trying to avoid the cars.
We also spoke to a truck driver who witnessed the incident and recorded it on his dash cam.
I've been driving trucks now for 28 years, and right now that have topped the list and some of the craziest things I've seen. I saw a shadow up ahead of me, and I'm like, "What is that?" I took my foot off the gas, and that caused my truck to slow down. And all of a sudden, there go
Damn, she landed
plane
perfectly.
Coming over the top of my truck, very low, and he missed the sign by a few inches. She was able to navigate herself under that highway sign without hitting it. If I would have not took my foot off the gas, that plane could have made contact with my truck and I would no longer be here, you know.
A 21-year-old flight instructor is being credited with saving lives.
Well done. Holy shit, what was this?
Ground Delta 2204 emergency.
Delta 2204, limit to the rent.
Yep, Delta 2204, change of plans. We now have smoke in the back, and we need to deplane immediately. Delta 2204.
Delta 2204. Okay, you can stop there and do what you need to. R7 and R14, just make sure you get all the way past that whole shoreline.
We're going to turn here on Lima and square up right here, Delta 2204.
2204, that's fine.
We'll stay here, and we are going through our evacuation checklist now, Delta 2204. Ground Delta 2204, emergency.
Delta 2204, limit to the rent.
Yep.
Oh my God. Jesus. Wait, the girl that landed the plane posted this on TikTok? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. How badass. What? Wait. Oh, did she just get all these followers? Oh, that's so cool. She got engaged at 21? Oh, man. Why? Dang it. Here's the car crash outside. What is this? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I genuinely wasn't expecting that. Genuinely was not expecting that. You got me good, chatter. You got me so fucking good. You got me good. That's crazy. What?
This is Zero Avenue in South Surrey, and these picturesque homes sit smack on the border. This side is Canada, across the street, the United States. No fences or concrete blocks, just a little ditch and signs warning, don't even think.
Wait, what? How do they not? They don't have a wall? What? They don't have a wall. They don't have a wall. They really should, but they don't. They don't have a wall.
About crossing.
Oh, it's very secure, yeah.
And people follow the rules except for one resident. Him. Unfazed by jurisdictional authority, he is the Canadian border-jumping kitty cat.
Illegal. What? I think it's because he's got 4 legs, not 2.
Decidedly confident, ignoring the watchful gaze of border agents and that machine in the sky that's as useful as the dog as far as he's concerned. Several times a day, almost every day, he shows little interest in international law and carries on his very important work of mousing.
He's a cool little cat, keeps coming back and forth and says hello to everybody.
His name?
Chat, what if you kicked a soccer ball across the border? You know what I mean? What do you do? You know? What do you do?
Louis. Officially, Louis Vuitton, like the designer, and his styling cross-border feline feats are now so famous.
I love it.
He's become a local legend and a social media star.
It's a bit mind-blowing. He kind of flaunts his recklessness for the law.
Now, Mr. Vuitton...
That laugh is crazy.
Media star.
It's a bit mind-blowing. He kind of flaunts his recklessness for the law. Flaunts his recklessness for the law.
Now... Now, Mr. Vuitton is particularly good at catching all sorts, and he has been known to smuggle the goods across the border and leave them on the doorstep.
I bet he did not declare them.
We're not sure whether U.S. agents have caught up with him for questioning. We do know he had no interest in a TV interview.
Doesn't go through customs. He's got a passport.
If he did,
a passport.
It would show the cat who turned 6 on July 1st, Canada Day, will hop back over the line when he's good and ready. St. John Alexander, CTV News.
A passport.
Surrey.
Oh shit. Oh, look at the kitty. Oh, what is this? That's so cute. What is...
It all started with Chunk. Chunk was the first one that popped up into the camera.
Oh. this? This is awesome. Have you guys seen this?
Case People versus Corey Harris.
On behalf of Pittsfield Township.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate for Mr. Harris, who should be present via Zoom.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Hey.
He's got a suspended license.
Stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended,
That is correct, Your Honor.
and he was just driving. And he didn't have a license.
Is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his
Yes.
record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
No way. What does he end up saying? Is he going to say something?
Hello?
1 minute, Mr. Harris.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, my producer sent me this video. Okay. So evidently there's this guy on TikTok.
Chat, check it out. There's a guy named
And I want to go through this with you guys because I haven't looked at this. But what is this? Hassan. Oh, hold on. We'll get to that in a second. Well, oh, fuck, I got ADHD.
What?
Give me the key.
No.
Hey, Austin, you're just gonna fold like that?
Austin,
I'm gonna
Austin.
take it from him.
Here, go find it.
Yeah. What the fuck? Where is it? Hello? Where is it?
I'm just.
Hassan,
It's in the ocean. I threw it in the ocean.
Where?
That way. That way. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I can't swim.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Hassan?
Keep going. It's further out. It's further out that way. Further. Further.
Yeah, the dude, yeah, that's what he was doing.
Wait.
Why is he wearing a suit still? Let me tell you something, Hassan. Because you did that.
Fuck you.
I'm going to kick your ass in every city that we go to on the tour, starting
Yeah,
with San
right,
Francisco.
yeah, right.
Then
They
wanted to
Seattle,
leave
then
you behind,
Portland,
but I
then
came
Los
back for
Angeles.
you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, look at the look at that promotion. I want to show you guys this. Oh, not the poop sock again.
Brett on here.
Look at this.
Chat, check it out. There's a guy named Brett on here. I can't breathe, bro. There's a guy named Brett on here who posts TikToks, and the internet has decided to reply to his videos with AI generated pictures of him kissing men. And now his entire account is about trying to prove that he is not kissing men. And now people are posting RIP Brett t-shirts. And now he's trying to prove timestamps of his own videos to prove that he's not actually dead. And chat, check it out. There's a guy named Brett on here.
Okay, I gotta watch this. Let's find him. This is Brett.
Ain't no almost I'm still here. It ain't like I'm still here. Bullshit, I'm here, bro. 3:45 on the date of, man, how the fuck am I gonna make them this far ahead, dude? Come on, man, be real. August 8th, man. And number 2, man, look here. Have y'all noticed that they keep coming with that I'm dead shit? It's like he's still here. It's like AI is incredible. This is bullshit, bro.
Okay, I want to go to the gay ones.
Hey, man. Let this man live in peace, live in his car. Hey, man, you troll. You're a troll too, man. Shut up, bro. Just shut up, bro. Look, man, I ain't going off nobody, and I ain't going off myself, bro. Look, man. You don't think I'm popular? Look at my followers, bro. You're an idiot, bro.
Oh, fuck. Now let's go back to where he was defending himself for being gay.
Okay, check this out, man. I'm sitting in Ingles parking lot in Commerce. I'm going to prove that I ain't dead.
Oh, my God. Let's go back to when he was proving he wasn't gay. Okay.
And I don't care if you're fucking family or not, man. Any of you. Brothers, any of them. I don't care, man. What y'all did to me, man. Payback's a motherfucker, bro. You're a bitch, bro. Everybody knows you're a fucking joke now.
What the fuck?
Okay, man. This is... You know what? You thought I was kidding about an attorney, didn't you? I hope y'all had a good time talking to her. On the phone. I'm not lying, dude. You are seriously in trouble, bro.
Okay, what is this?
Oh, yeah, by the way, everybody, passed my test. Got the job.
What is going on? Where's the gay?
Hey, Mr. Watkinsville. I'm about 10 minutes out, man. We're going to find out if you're going to whoop my hillbilly ass, man. This is facts, bro. I'll be in there in about 10 minutes, man. You better fuck the show, bitch.
Oh, is he just threatening to kick everybody's ass?
Just before he died. Don't tell mama I was drinking.
Oh, God.
Hey, listen. Since I can't get TikTok to verify my ID yet, I got to wait on it. I've got another account. Listen, I'm fixing to come back on here and make another video. I'm going to give y'all the account to where I can go live. And y'all can see that Brett Braswell is not dead.
Oh, my God. I want to go to where he's, like, defending himself from being gay.
Hey, y'all. I'm going to make one more video. This is the last video I'm going to make, man. Whatever y'all see on here about me being dead, gay.
Oh, my God, a guy.
Trying your damnedest to make me look bad, you little cocksucker. I love your Brett Minnels part 1, part 2 shit. Hey, man, post what you want, dude. You're a dumbass, bro. You're no fan of mine, bro. I don't like you. You're a dick. And you lie. You lie.
Oh, yes. I'd love to take the Fear and Trivia quiz. I know all the answers. Which guest appeared most frequently with 5 appearances? Pokemon. Done. Got it right. Which appearance after Cutie and Austin joined has the most views? Brittany Broski. Knew it. Which Fear and International episode has the most views? Fear and China. No. This one. Boom. Done. Easy. Ah! What? No way. I can't believe I was wrong. Fuck. How many openly queer guests has the podcast had, not including repeat visits or Christian? I'm going to guess 5. Fuck. Which Patreon episode has the most likes? Brennan Lee Mulligan. Fuck. Which Fear and International episode guest? Who was the first Fear and International? Valkyrie. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's just straight up wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's not wrong. That's wrong. Fuck. Who's the best Fear and... What? That's crazy, Will and Cutie. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. They're not even considered a duo. Did Will make that quiz? Cutie and I are more of a duo than Will and than Cutie and Will. Right? Pranking my shopaholic aunt. I didn't mean to like it.
Hello. Hello, Christy Pearson. This is Amazon calling to confirm your purchase of a mini jacuzzi for $5,731. To confirm this purchase, say confirm. To cancel, say cancel. Cancel. I heard you say confirm, is that correct? No. Thank you for confirming your order of a mini jacuzzi for $5,731. No. To update your shipping address or speak to a consultant, please press 1 now.
I wonder if I'd purchased a jacuzzi. I did not purchase a jacuzzi. What you want?
Due to an unexpected high volume of calls, the wait time is currently 60 minutes. Please enjoy our specially selected hold line music.
All you ladies pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. All you ladies pop your pussy like this. Shake your body, don't stop, don't miss. Just do it, do it, do it, do it, do it now. Lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. Right now, lick it good, suck this pussy just like you should. My neck, my back, lick my pussy and my...
It's awesome.
Hello.
It's fucking awesome. I love that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am ending the broadcast. It is time to go. I have to get up early tomorrow. You? Yeah. For what? I'm filming something with Hassan. I can't say what it is, though. Unless he's already said what it is. Not gonna lie, Austin, look like a dominant power top. I'm trying to find out. Oh, thank you. So nice of you. So nice to be wanted. So nice to be desired and wanted, you know? I'm at the age where any type of comment like that is just always welcomed. I'm down to be objectified. Okay. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to go. I'm going to say goodbye to each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me this evening. Have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. All right. Take care. Bye, everybody. Bye. We're going to raid Christian.
Thank you for
goodbye, Aubrey. Goodbye, Rowan Doodles. Goodbye, Anna. Goodbye, Mrs. Spaceman 7. Goodbye, Sapphire Rose. Goodbye, Blue Bunnies. Goodbye, Jams AGI. Goodbye, Austin Shoe Defender. Goodbye,